everyone, welcome back to my channel with me, Hafshah Sheehan Auliya from One Regular Seat. Today I want to explain about the picture and the opinion. So check it out. Painting is the act or process using paint. The pen can create an artwork known as a painting, or it can use to be more practically as a protective coating, a form of decoration. Paintings are a form of visual art that capture the expression of ideas and emotion on a two-dimensional surface. And now I want to discuss two types of painting that maybe people already know, namely abstract paint and landscape paint. And this is first the abstract paint. Understanding abstract art. Abstract art, or called formless art, is one of several types of contemporary art that does not show object in the real world, but use the color and shape in non-representational ways. Meanwhile, abstract painting is a form of artistic imagination that is processed by artists searching for the essence of the object form to make the shape of his form unique. Where the abstract painting itself is not recognized, even though it is found in the real world. All the cultures in the world know the art of painting. This is because abstract painting or drawing are very easy to make. A painting or drawings can be using only simple materials such as charcoal, chalk, or the other materials. At one point, there were certain people in a prehistoric society who spent more time drawing than looking for food. They began to be expert at making pictures and began to find the certain shapes and arrangements when made in such a way would look more interesting to look at than ordinary ones. They began to find a sense of beauty in their activities, and continuing to do so makes them more skilled. And the next is landscape painting. For ordinary people, naturalism is often considered the same as realism. They both have very different characteristics. Naturalism is a style of painting that displays the subject as closely as possible to that seen in real life. Naturalism artists try to represent reality without addition, minimal distortion and interpretation, and avoid fictional and speculative elements. Characteristic features. An explanation the characteristic of naturalism will be easier to understand if you read it while looking example of this painting. First, accurate depiction of the subject of the painting. Second, don't dramatize the subject being painted. Third, time it simple. And the last is four, without socio-political goals. Naturalism painting types are usually divided into two, namely landscape painting and figurative painting. Figurative painting, which can be viewed broken down into genre painting and portrait painting. Until the 19th century, panoramic painting were seen only as a backdrop for historical or mythological painting. The young painters who did not accept then chose to follow constable and use natural scenery as the main object. And now we talk about the effective ways to learn English. There are many ways to learn English vocabulary, but it is more effective to learn English from our own hobbies. Not a few people who like to play video games, including my own friends. He didn't understand English vocabulary at first because he wanted to finish the game. He had to understand the vocabulary in the game. He thinks that the most difficult game to complete is the RPG genre games because all the quests in it are in English, so difficult for him to open Google Translate or on
English dictionary to able to finish at the game. There is another cousin of mine who often watches Western films. At first he used English subtitle and only paid attention to the plot. But over the time he was able to understand little by little his vocabulary, and now he watches movie using English subtitle. He also learned to speak English from films, especially learning British accent because he was very interested in it. But in my opinion, the most effective method of learning of language, either English or any language, is to chat with the language. For example, if I want to learn English, I have to find friends to chat with English because intensity is the key to learning of language. We can use this method by starting to download application to find pen pals from foreign country and start chatting with them.
And next, I will give a response for the opinion. I agree with that opinion because trying to get out from your comfort zone is very tough challenge, especially the rules that apply in my family. Actually, I really want to try traveling out of the town and country that I happen to be too old, and I want to try to learn about their cultures. I believe in the world has more than 1001 cultures. If I can't learn both of them, at least I wanted to learn more than 5 local cultures of each regions, because we can learn how rich our world is in cultures. I'm very interested going on the trip or adventure because I want to solve my mental health and also want to disappear from a toxic people. Because now I feel insecure to be friend with them for the reason I usually can't explain. And if one day I can get the great opportunity, I will seriously take the trip with pleasure, even though it feels heavily in some aspect. One of them is family and close friend who I left behind for an identified period. So that's all about my presentation today. Thanks for watching and have a nice day everyone. Bye!